Now, Gomez, no peeking. I want this to be a surprise.
I can't wait! Although I do enjoy being shrouded in darkness.
Come on, hurry up. The dry cleaners closes in 5 minutes.
Now, open your eyes.
Tish, new cemetery furniture! Glorious! It's positively ghastly! I can't wait to try it out! You know, you could decorate people's homes for a living.
Funny you should say that. I've always dreamed of being an interior decorator.
Really? I always dream I forget to study for my autopsy test. Naked.
Tish, why not follow your heart's desire? Think of all the homes crying out for your delicate touch.
Oh, Gomez, do you think I'd really dare?
Cara mia, if it's what you truly want, by all means do it.
Wednesday? I'm in. I'm in already.
I know, but I'm having fun.
Ah! Oh!
Lurch?
That's it. Next time I'm springing for a cannon that can go the distance.
Lurch, please post this outside the gate by the poison oak.
Yes, Mrs. Addams.
Tish, I bet your decorating service is going to be a huge success.
Oh, Gomez, it's so nice of you to say so. You know I've already received several responses from the ad I placed in superior interiors.
1313 Cemetery Lane. I'm at the right place. Hello. I'm just gonna go inside. Bye.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Jean Evans. I saw your ad and...
That's odd. She must be allergic to bats.
The poor thing.
Cheer up, Cara mia. I'm sure you'll have better luck with your next client.
Oh, dear. I should really have Lurch bolt the gate next time.
Fester, the key to boxing is delivering short, quick jabs. And remember, it's all in the fist.
All in the fist, you say? I think it's more like all in the fingertip. Hey, Morticia. Was that one of your clients I heard run screaming from the house?
I just don't understand it.
Maybe your clients are intimidated by the fine things in our home. After all, not everyone can afford the lap of luxury.
You did seem a little put off by something. Right, Gomez, right.
Maybe you should clean out one of the storage rooms. Use that to showcase your work.
Sister, keep your hands.
Buster's right. Fill it with furnishings that's more in line with what the average millionaire can afford.
What a good idea.
Nice one.
Hey, Gomez, over here. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, this way, this way, this way, this way.
Is that everything out of the storage room?
Not quite. I can't believe Great Aunt Shishi left us all this priceless furniture. And what about that?
You got me. Set it down anywhere, Lurch.
Come on. Let's go get the last loadout before Gomez and Morticia return with the showroom furniture. Crunchy.
This must be the place. Mrs. Addams? Mrs. Addams? Are you here? That is the most dazzling array of retro Viva period furniture I have ever seen. Mrs. Addams? Oh, exquisite. Just exquisite. Oh, yes. Mrs. Addams, please. Oh, let me see now. You could put those... Oh, hello, Mrs. Addams. Yes, my name is Mrs. Drysdale. I stopped by your place today while you were out. Now tell me, were those lovely furnishings I saw representative of your work? Shh. Oh, excellent. Now, please, I insist that you come over to my house right away. Oh, now, don't worry. Money is no object. I am so excited that you're going to be decorating my house. So, any ideas? Well, I was thinking perhaps... Oh, on second thought. Don't bore me with details. Just tell me, when can you have it done by? I'll need about... Say about 2 weeks. I'm going away on business. I'd like the house finished by the time I get back. I should be able to have... Oh, and I've telephoned Superior Interiors. They're sending a reporter over for the unveiling. Why, that's wonderful. Fine. Then we're settled then. Bye-bye. Blue. Gomez, thank you for helping me with my first decorating job.
My pleasure, Querida. Although I still don't understand why all those contractors turned you down.
I know. It's as if no one had asked them to tar a wall before. Now, I thought it would be nice to bring the garden into the living room.
Tish, not glass walls.
No. Dirt floors.
Capital idea.
Thank you, darling. Now, I wonder where Fester is with that bulldozer.
Wow! I never knew decorating could be such a blast.
Excellent work, Fester.
Why, I think we should take out the fourth wall in all the rooms.
Perfect.
I tell you, nothing cuts through common household appliances like this baby.
So, do you like how I boarded up the window with bricks?
Are you kidding? It's as dark as a cavern in here. Morticia will be so pleased.
And we still have enough bricks left over for the windows in the master bedroom.
So what are we waiting for? Say, you did use a super strength mortar, right?
Of course. An aircraft carrier couldn't break through that wall.
Good girl.
Wednesday? Wednesday? Wednesday!
Uno, dos, tres. Thing, I'm sorry. Hey, come back.
Darling, I finally decided what to do with the wine cellar.
Torch it?
No. We already did that with the garage. Instead, I'm going to turn it into an indoor swimming pool.
Wonderful.
Wednesday and Pugsley are flooding it right now.
Hey, boss, I finished rewiring the house.
Thank you, Fester.
Let's make sure everything's working at optimum level. Rest assured, Morticia, every outlet's guaranteed to be a shocker.
Fester, this barbed wire will be perfect for tying Mrs. Drysdale's guest to the stake.
I hope she doesn't mind that we've used it once or twice before.
No, that just makes it an antique.
Wait, did I leave my spackle in the playroom? Oh no, I know where it is. I left it on the front porch. Gomez, will you get the door for me? Gomez? There's never anyone around when I need them. Attention, troops. This is your final assignment. Pugsley, you're in charge of making sure all the electrical outlets are exposed.
You better squirt them with water to make sure they're working.
And Wednesday, Morticia wants you to loosen all the nails in the basement staircase.
But wouldn't it be better to loosen every other step and thereby lure Mrs. Drysdale into a false sense of security?
Why, Wednesday, you're absolutely right. Go to town.
Right. But what about Lurch?
Morticia has him working in the garden.
What should I go with? Inky black or black on black?
Tish, I just passed by the Drysdale house and the whole neighborhood was outside marveling at your sandbag gate.
Really? Oh, Gomez. Maybe my business will be a success after all.
Querida, is there ever any doubt?
Hello? This is Morticia? Why, yes, everything's ready. I look forward to seeing you. That was Mrs. Drysdale. She's on her way home.
Imagine the look on her face when she sees what you've done.
Mrs. Drysdale, welcome back.
Mrs. Addams, what on earth did you do? Did you take a jackhammer to my house?
Actually, it was a demolition ball.
Wait until the reporter from Superior Interior sees this.
I must cancel that interview.
You've got to hand it to Fester. He is thorough.
Yes, Superior Interiors. I'd like to speak to that reporter, John Farr, please. Now!
John Farr, you called?
Yes, Oh, Mr. Farr, my name is Janet Drysdale, and I have to say that this is the most
Exquisite example of post-apocalyptic deconstructionism I've ever seen. Why, it totally epitomizes the end of Western civilization.
What?
Mr. Farr, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Gomez, Addams, and this is my lovely wife, Morticia, the decorator.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So nice to meet you.
And it is an honor to meet you. The darkness, the bleakness, the sheer hopelessness. Why, your work is truly an inspiration.
Why, thank you.
I couldn't agree more. It's a masterpiece. A masterpiece.
And look, you'll really enjoy this. A freshwater piranha pond.
I find that pets give a room a warm touch.
That is why I'm featuring your work in our next issue. Mrs. Addams, you are going to be a star.
Disease, 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 disease.
I absolutely love it.
I'm so glad. Although I was thinking an extra set of gallows.
Oh, don't be silly. This home is exactly like Mrs. Drysdale's. I wouldn't change a spider web.
Morticia Design, please hold. 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 What was that? A bed of nails? Yes, that's our special this week. Morticia Design, please hold. Morticia Design, please hold. Morticia, hold. Mort, hold. Mort, hold. I said, please hold. Sorry, thing.
Somehow I don't think employment in the service industry is your forte.
So, were there any messages?
The Grahams called. They don't want monkey skulls. They want rock doorknobs, just like the Drysdales. And the Sullivans called. They don't want a moat. They'd like a sinkhole, just like the Drysdales. And Martha Stewart called. She'd like you to design her house.
Just like the Drysdales.
You know, it's nice to see people have the courage of other people's convictions.
Tish, I just want you to know that we're all very proud of you.
Thank you, darling.
Gomez is right. You've made urban blight fashionable.
And a bit predictable, I'm afraid.
Nonsense. It's just that no one wants to tamper with perfection.
Wednesday. Out in the middle of the night without a sweater? Good girl.
Mother, are you avoiding your work?
Why, yes.
My idol.
Actually, there's not really much work to do. Since all my clients want the same things, all I have to do is place a few calls and I'm done.
If you'd like, Pugsy could place the calls for you. Just say the word and I'll let him out of the dumbwaiter.
You know, it's funny. I always wanted to be a decorator. And now that I am, I realize it's not what I want at all.
Like when I wanted to be a crash test dummy?
Right. You rode up front with Uncle Fester. The car rammed into a brick wall and poor Fester went flying through the windshield.
And all I got was airbag burn. I was so disappointed.
You were?
But at least I tried to be a crash test dummy. Otherwise, I might still be wondering, what if?
Darling, you're absolutely right.
Mother, Pugsy's probably run out of oxygen.
That's nice, dear. Darling, I have something to tell you.
Your charming sister Ophelia's coming for a visit?
No, it's just that, well...
Morticia, your sign has been wrecked by common vandals. Let me take care of it.
Quick, call the police. Have them close the city borders. Have them shut down the air...
Darling, I destroyed the sign. After much thought, I've decided to go out of business.
What? Why?
I got tired of designing the same room again and again. All the creativity's gone out of my work.
But Tish, you seem to be having so much fun.
I was for a while. But I proved to myself that I can be a successful designer, and that's all I really wanted.
Querida, are you sure?
Positive. Besides, there's only one thing I want right now.
What's that?
You.
I think that can be arranged.
Vandals? I know you're out there somewhere. I'll teach you to destroy Morticia's shingle.
Why, look at that delightful crater.
You should let Fester take over your designing business. You're such a whimsy. Fester, about that shingle. So, Querida, do you miss being an interior decorator?
Not at all. In fact, I've decided to pursue a new line of work.
You're going to design jewelry?
Oui.
That's French. Here. Allow me to be your first customer. Woof.
Tish, I'm not sure, but I think this choker may be a little too tight.
Now, Pugsy, always remember when detonating manhole covers to make sure that there's no traffic. You don't want to damage your cover by having it sliced through a car.
Gotcha.
Good. Okay, the streets are clear. Now remember, use an even grip. Push down with a solid fluid motion. Ready?
Ready, Uncle Buster.
Pugsley, wait!
I got one! My first manhole cover!
And it's a beauty.
Look, darling, we have company.
Huh? Greetings! Welcome to our humble abode. This fine gentleman is.
Smelling salts?
I believe he's coming around.
Did I die and go to some sort of gothic heaven?
What a nice thought.
Sorry to disappoint you, old chap, but you're in the comfort of our playroom. I'm Gomez Addams. This is my lovely wife, Morticia. Little Wednesday, our daughter. And Lurch, our butler.
I'm Sam.
Hello, Sam.
What happened?
Well, you took a nasty spill on your motorbike, so we brought you inside in an attempt to nurse you back to health.
When firing a crossbow at someone's head, it's best to do it at close range. That way the arrow can penetrate the cranium smoothly.
Actually, it's best to do it at medium range. That way the arrow has a better chance of piercing both sides of the bone.
Let's see if you're right.
I don't know about you, but being in a death-defying accident always whets my appetite. Care to join us in a pleasant little repast?
Sure.
Excellent.
I'll whip up a batch of bat wing puffs.
Hey, this could be out of the Man in the Iron Mask.
It is. Poor dear Arturo. He never could get that mask off.
Are these real?
Ouch! That's sharp! Of course it is! Where's the fun in dueling with dull blades?
Precisely.
Querida.
Vampire bats? They're not even indigenous to this region.
I know. That's why Gomez had them flown in, along with the yaks.
Well, it's quite a stir at the airport.
By the way, do you happen to know where my motorcycle is?
Of course. It's in this cemetery. Gomez's brother Fester is fixing it for you.
Fester never worked on a motorcycle before. It'll be fun to see what he does with it.
Cara mia.
Wonder what this is for.
Excuse me! I really don't think you know what you're doing.
Relax, I'm good with tools. That ought to do it.
All right, thanks for everything. But I'm taking this to a repair shop, now.
Don't be ridiculous. Bike's in tip-top shape. Here, I'll prove it to you.
Mother, Father, we have to do something. He could be hurt.
What's that?
That's Thing.
Thank you, Thing.
2 big spills in one day? I envy you, my son.
If it doesn't heal soon, let me know, and I'll operate.
You know what? It feels better already.
I'm happy to report you're in very grave health and need 4 weeks of bed rest under my watchful eye.
It's very nice, but I should be going.
No! I mean, you wouldn't want to leave without a little Novocaine.
Wednesday's right. Besides, your motorcycle's still broken and you can hardly walk.
It's okay, I'll chance it. If you'll all excuse me, I'll just find a hotel in the neighborhood.
Why, we won't hear of it. You'll stay with us tonight while Fester takes another crack at your hog.
Really, that's okay.
Then it's all settled. Come, you need some fresh air.
I really appreciate your help, but...
I must say, I think Wednesday's developing something of a crush on our young friend.
Dark, sullen, and with a taste for mind-numbing pain, you have to admire her taste. You know, I'm beginning to think that boy is accident-prone.
He must come from a good family.
So Pandora was told never to open her box, lest she unleash evil, to say nothing of good into the world.
And then one night, her curiosity bored away at her very soul, and... That's some box.
I know. Now it's your turn to show me something.
Well, Princess of Darkness, how about I regale you with a little song I wrote? When the light is dim and the air is dank, I think of the dead, dead, dead. When the light is bright and the air is dry, I think of the dead, dead. Dead. And then we shall join the dead, the dead. The dead.
What an uplifting little ditty.
Positively depressing.
Brilliant.
You really think so? No one's ever accused me of brilliance before. Or anything close.
Care for a snack? I made them myself.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was delicious.
Sam, how long have you been playing the guitar?
Since I was about your age.
16? So, are your parents musicians too?
Are you kidding? No, my father hopes I give up the guitar and go into the family real estate business. He's counting on me on taking over the company someday.
But that's cruel and unusual punishment. You could report him.
Well, I did the next best thing. I left home about a year ago and haven't talked to him or my mom since.
Don't you miss them?
Yeah, sometimes.
I guess you'll just have to move in with us. I'll have Pugsley sent to a sanitarium so you can have his bed. Deal?
Deal.
Soulmates forever.
Soulmates forever. You know, you're gonna be a real heartbreaker when you grow older.
But I need that land to build on. I don't care if there's already a park there. Bulldoze it.
Mr. Sedgwick, Detective Sabrina Monroe called?
Has she located my son?
Not yet, but she did say Sam's back in town. Apparently, he purchased a motorcycle at Gnarly Harley's this morning, and then he vanished.
Tell her to find him. Have her call every hotel in the city if she has to. I don't want another year to go by without at least talking to her.
Yes, sir. Mr. Sedgwick...
Is there anything wrong with wanting a son to follow in your footsteps? Instead of wasting his life trying to become a musician?
Mr. Sedgwick, look!
If only he could see how much I care.
How did this get in there? Nice guy, but a little skittish.
So, Fester, I was wondering how my bike was coming along.
See for yourself. I liked it better the other way, but Morticia wanted it back to its original form. Spoil sport.
Just out of curiosity, does this go forward?
Of course. Try it.
Hey, Uncle Fester, watch this. Darling, look. Another sunless day.
Magnificent!
Dear, I do believe that was Sam.
Really? I didn't know he was up.
Now, Sam, you don't have to answer me right away, but can I be your beneficiary?
Huh?
Just something to think about. Come on, let's get you into the house.
My bike.
Don't worry. I'll fix it again.
Oh, no!
I tell you, this kid sure knows how to keep me busy.
Maybe we should call his parents. They might be wondering where he is.
No, don't do that. I mean, I just don't want to worry them.
The thing this patient needs now is rest.
Come, Kitty, let's take a walk in the cemetery. Well, it's still dreary.
What a chilling idea.
Your face is as white and as cold as sour cream.
Morticia, Gomez, take a look at this.
And your eyes are as deep and dark as tar pits.
Look!
Tycoon turns Park into Minnie Mall.
And his name is Samuel Sedgwick.
I hope they have some nice security guards for the children to play with.
You know, Sam's last name is Sedgwick. At least that's what it says here on his driver's license.
So it does. Samuel Sedgwick. Oh, look, darling, his birthday's tomorrow. Let's have a surprise party for him.
Excellent idea. Let's invite his parents. It's more fun when the whole family is around. Thing, dial up Tycoon Samuel Sedgwick. Thank you, Thing. Mr. Sedgwick, please. must be Mr. Sedgwick. I'm Gomez, Addams. This is my lovely wife, Morticia.
So nice to meet you.
Likewise. Where is Sam?
Why, he's in the playroom with Wednesday.
I can't wait to get my hands on... His mother and I have been worried sick about him.
If you'll excuse me for saying so, Mr. Sedgwick, if you're looking to open up the lines of communication with your son, you might want to work on that greeting.
That boy won't listen to reason. I only want what's best for him. If only he weren't so...
Stubborn? Mr. Sedgwick, your son is 21. Don't you think he's old enough to make his own decisions?
Besides, you can't make Sam something he's not. And if you try, you could lose him for a lot longer than a year.
I can't believe you've never been electrocuted before.
Well, you know, deprived childhood.
Do you think you're ever going to go back home?
Not unless my father drops his stupid ideas about me going to work. If only he weren't so...
Stubborn? Maybe if you sat down and talked to him, you could make him understand.
Are you kidding? My father would never listen to reason.
How do you know unless you try?
Well, Samuel, it was wonderful having you as our house guest.
Likewise, I had a really great time.
Oh, Sam, by the way, there's one more thing.
Surprise! Happy birthday!
I don't know what to say. How did you guys know?
How else? I lifted your wallet.
Now come, we have a surprise for you in the den.
Happy birthday, Sam.
I can't believe you guys went to all this trouble.
Don't mention it.
Thanks, Fester.
We've got another surprise for you.
Before I open any more presents, I just want to say thank you to everyone for taking me in and accepting me for who I am. You guys made me feel like I was part of the family. And I'll always be grateful for that.
You're welcome, Samuel.
Now, where was I? Dad.
Son, please, wait. Listen to me for just a minute. I've done a lot of thinking since you've been gone. I realized that maybe I was wrong trying to run your life for you. Please, can't we just talk things out? Maybe over dinner.
Sure, I guess.
Oh.
Wouldn't be a birthday party without a cake. Bombs away.
Hey, look outside!
What is it, son?
Oh, Fester, he brought out the good fireworks.
Of course he did. It is a special occasion.
Come, let's celebrate.
You never even got a chance to open my present.
Wow, Wednesday, how sweet.
Think of me every time you wear it.
I'll never take it off. Speaking of presents, I got one for you.
I'll treasure it always.
Soulmates forever?
Soulmates forever.
Oh, Sam. Your mother and I'll meet you for dinner on Sunday.
I'll be there.
I can't thank you enough.
Feel free to stop over anytime.
Oh, Sam. Don't forget your guitar.
Thanks, Dad.
Wednesday, dear. Are you going to be all right?
Someday.
It was nice of Samuel to give you his jacket.
I know. I didn't even need to take the other memento.
What other memento?
These brakes.
Now, Pugsley, the trick to detonating mailboxes from the cemetery is using just the right amount of thrust.
Right.
Too little, and you'll merely tip the box over. Too much, and you risk overshooting the cemetery entirely. And you know what happened last time? Those neighbors can be so huffy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Why, it's practically brand new, Pugsley. Let's go inside and treat ourselves to a nice, cool glass of lizard aid.
You betcha, Uncle Fester.
You know, I think you're almost old enough to be fired out of a cannon.
Really? Cool.
More bounce, old man. I've almost collapsed the lung.
Relax. I know just what'll do the trick.
So nice to have Fester around to fix things.
Thank you, Morticia. A few more springs ought to do it.
Greetings. I hope I didn't drop in at a bad time. Oh, are those hen's brains?
I don't know why I even bother pruning your petals. You'll only grow new ones.
Fish? You're not ready yet. Have you forgotten? This is the event we've been looking forward to all year. The night the bats come back to Capistrano.
Perhaps another time, darling. Right now, I'm suffering from an overwhelming sense of ennui.
Ennui? That's French. And the bats just took a back seat. It's more serious than I thought. Querida, what's wrong?
Oh, Gomez, I'm feeling such a void. I seem to be developing a hole in my soul.
Really? Is it painful?
I'm speaking existentially, darling. As an artist, my life has no meaning.
Oh, querida, how can you doubt your artistic soul? Look around. Oh, the flowers are barren. The vines are dying off the vine. And the sculpture garden never looked better. Why, that doesn't bespeak your artistry. I don't know what does.
Perhaps. But I need to create something magnificent. Something that says, Morticia was here. Something that will last an eternity.
I know. Why not try your hand at sculpting?
What an excellent idea.
Anytime you want to take a break, just say the word.
I'm sorry, darling. Did you say something?
Huh?
Children, why are you rushing so?
No reason.
Your mother and I would like a word with you.
We received a letter from your school today. Do you know anything about it?
We haven't done anything out of character.
Well, let's just see what your teacher has to say, shall we? Both children exhibit sadomasochistic tendencies typical of a classic sociopath. Their disruptive influence has shocked their classmates.
I can explain.
No explanation is necessary. You've made us very proud.
Keep up the bad behavior.
Oh, we will.
Now run along and have Mama whip up a new batch of her poisoned apples.
Yes, Father.
Oh, my little Cleopatra. Have you decided on a subject matter yet?
Not yet, darling.
Would you, care to brainstorm any ideas?
Thank you, no, my love. I'm sure the inspiration's here somewhere. I'm just waiting for it to jump out at me.
Are you sure nothing comes to mind?
That's it. What better than to do a statue of my beloved?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, please, darling, it'll be fun. I'll sculpt the entire family.
Excellent!
Now I need you to stand right over here. And hold this in front of you, like this.
Is killing us. On second thought, keep it up a little longer.
Oh, boy, I can't wait to see how you've captured the real me.
Lurch, a little fanfare, please.
Interesting.
I don't get it. Which one's me?
Come on, old man. Isn't it obvious? The soft silhouette, the unearthly stare, the hunkering mask. Quite an amazing resemblance, actually.
Gomez, that one is you.
Of course.
Oh, no. You don't like my sculptures.
No. It's just that, well, great art takes a while to get used to.
Wait, we haven't heard from everyone. Thing? Well, apparently I'm a failure as an artist. Now, if you'll excuse me, I want to be alone.
Are you sure you're up to this?
Relax. I've been practicing. Ouch! So, is Morticia still upset?
I'm afraid she is. I just wish there was something I could do to cheer her up. Oh, maybe find someone who had an interest in her work.
Do you know any blind people?
No. But I do know a crooked art dealer. I'm sure he'd take some pieces off our hands. For a price.
Let me get this straight. You're going to bribe an art dealer to lie to your wife in order to give her delusions of talent. I like it. Perfect. Now that I got you in the chair, how about a trim?
Excellent! Have Mrs. Addams meet us in the dungeon.
Yes, Mr. Addams.
Mr. Warhol, so good of you to come. I'm a big fan of your gallery.
Oh, really? Which pieces?
I have no idea. I'm also a big fan of empty pleasantries. Adios, mister!
Now, let me make sure I understand your proposal, Mr. Addams. You want me to purchase your wife's sculptures using your money?
And I'll give you $10,000 for your exquisite taste. Everyone goes home happy.
I just love the art business.
Shall we meet the artist?
Without further ado.
Just a minute.
Are you ready, old chap? Breathtaking, isn't it?
Keep your money, Mr. Addams. Even a scam artist such as myself has its limits.
What do your limits say about 20,000?
Done. But I don't feel good about it.
Ah, querida! I have stupendous news for you. Meet Sandy Warhol, famous art dealer. He's here to purchase some of your work.
Please, Gomez, I'm in no mood to be toyed with.
But it's true, lovely lady. I want to buy the entire collection.
Really?
Of course! It's the work of a master.
A master? Did you hear that, Gomez?
Ah, Tish. I never doubted your ability for a moment.
I love it all. Do you have any more?
No! This is the entire series. Oh, here you go.
But I could make some more.
Excellent. Whip up a few more and give me a call. Adieu.
Ah, querida.
Do you know what you do to me when you chip away at a great big granite slab? Oh, Tish. Don't move.
Addams residence, Gomez here. Oh, it's you. It's for you.
Hello? Mr. Warhol. You need 10 more pieces by Friday? A show? Really? Really? Oh, I'll get started right away.
Hey, Morticia, I have a big date tonight. Will you help me pick out which jacket to wear? The straight jacket or the bulletproof vest?
How nice.
Mona's a really snappy dresser.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Thanks.
Have a good time.
Mother, I was thinking of trying out for the pep squad. And I was going to be the new hall monitor.
Congratulations.
Bad time, Tish?
Not at all. I can work and talk at the same time.
You don't understand. I need your undivided attention.
I can't, darling. Art can be a cruel mistress.
That's my point exactly. I need my cruel mistress back.
I know, darling, but Mr. Warhol needs 5 sculptures by Friday.
Tish, please, gotta come to the cemetery. Take a romantic walk with me, even if it's just for a moment.
Well, just for a minute.
Right this way, Tish. Now keep your eyes closed. Just a few more feet, and surprise! I've made all your favorites. Arachnid chowder, chicken face medley, mousse of moose.
Darling, it looks lovely. And I wish I could enjoy it with you, but Mr. Warhol needs his sculptures by Friday. You understand?
Well, what about a romantic dinner? Not exactly what I had in mind. Look out, Mama! There's one in your hair!
How did they get in here?
Sure, you vile creatures! I'm sure you all know why I've called this meeting.
I hope it's not another intervention. I swear I'm off the hard explosives.
No! This time it's about Morticia, my wife. Ring any bells?
I seem to remember someone named Morticia used to run this house, then got an idea of becoming an artist. Then let everything go to pot.
That's a little harsh. Looking around this room, it's hard to make much of an argument. Lurch, what happened to you?
Lifting rocks, pulled muscle.
You wanted to see us?
Children, what have you done to yourselves?
What do you mean? Can't you see what's happening, Gomez? Without their mother's attention, they've fallen in with a bad crowd.
Not my children.
Let's face it, Gomez, it's out of control. Sunlight, flowers, junior troopers and junior troopettes. It's time to stop the madness!
Is it really that bad?
Would anyone like some Slim Mint cookies? They're new and improved. 45% less fat.
If I tell her the truth, I'll crush her. But if I let her live this lie, I'll never see her again. I might as well be single. Like Fester. Are you sure we can get into this club?
Don't worry about a thing. There's a secret password.
What's the secret password?
I have 50 sticks of dynamite strapped to my chest.
I know, but what's the secret password? How'd you find this place?
Oh, you just drive around for a few hours and make a left at the end of your rope.
Hence the term swinging. So, this is the single life, huh?
Oh, yeah. I give out my number to tons of girls, but for some reason they always dial 911. Women. Go figure. It stinks being single. Stinks being single. It 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 stinks being single.
Stop that. Sorry. I don't want to be single. I don't want my footloose or my fancy free. I want my Tish back. Morticia! Morticia! Oh, Tish, I just had a dream.
Really? Were we miserable?
Actually, you weren't in it.
I wasn't?
No.
But I thought I was always in your dreams.
Well, not recently.
Gomez! Morticia! Gomez! Morticia! I looked all over the cemetery and I can't find the children anywhere.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, Gomez. You don't suppose they're... Oh, my poor babies!
What's this? Another note from the teacher?
No!
In the past few weeks, Wednesday and Pugsley have become model students. They are now extremely popular with their classmates. Wednesday has joined the cheerleading squad, and why? Pugsley is president of the student council.
The horror! The horror!
Oh, this is all my fault.
No, Carla, it's my fault too. I was so consumed with the thought of losing you, I couldn't think about anything else.
Don't blame yourself, darling. I've been so driven by the urge to create that I've neglected my greatest creations of all. Our children. Look how they're dressed. And I've neglected you and the rest of the family as well.
I know.
Darling, would you mind if I gave up sculpting?
Mind? Oh, querida, nothing would make me happier. Isn't that right, Fester?
Right. It's just too bad you didn't quit before Gomez forked over that $500,000 to Warhol. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Darling, did you pay Mr. Warhol to purchase my statues?
Cara mia, forgive me. You seem so discouraged. I just wanted to make you feel better.
Darling, that is the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
Care to make up for a little lost time?
Mon amour.
$50 pounds of TNT, 500 pounds of rocks.
Ah, Tish, are you sure you don't miss sculpting?
Darling, there are so many other ways for me to express my creativity. Besides, after a while, chiseling rock became peaceful, tranquil, soothing.
Hey, Morticia, we're all set.
So, how do you like our new rock garden?
Ah, my little landscape artist. It's just what the cemetery needed.
Kids, cop.
Why, Officer Five, how lovely to see you again.
Thank you for bringing the children home. You're an officer and a gentleman.
And they're an arsonist and a felon.
Really?
Well, all the school cheerleader uniforms were found burnt to a crisp in a fiery pit. And I caught them with this.
Thank you, Officer Fife. We'll take it from here.
Unless you'd like to join us for some hemlock tea.
No, I mean, I've got to go. Eric Estrada's on Hollywood Squares.
Children, you know what this means, don't you?
Yes, Mother.
Unlimited television? A raise in your allowance? And no bedtime for 3 weeks!
Come, Pugsley. Let's go celebrate in the dungeon.
It's so lovely our status is finally back to quo.
Tish, was any of that French?
No, but I won't tell if you don't.
Hurry! I'm gonna be late for the movie.
But it doesn't start for another hour.
Fester, you're not leaving, are you? Cousin Pretensia will be here any minute.
Oh, I completely forgot. Hurry, Wednesday, the fuse.
Now, I admit, she can be a touch difficult at times.
Difficult? Last time Lady Pretensia was here, she ordered everyone around and stole all the towels.
She gives professional cheapskates a bad name.
But doesn't she have any money of her own?
She did, but her husband, Lord Wick, ran through it all before he was mauled to death by a pack of hyenas.
Lady Pretensia.
No! Wednesday, the fuse! The fuse! Next time, make sure I'm pointed in the right direction, okay?
Cousin Pretensia, welcome.
Morticia, Gomez, Fester. My bags.
Mother, is her wrist broken?
I see you share your father's imperceptible sense of humor.
Oh, nice to see you again.
What he said.
Does that box contain the last head you chopped off?
Oh, if only. No, this box contains my handmaiden, Lady Fingers. That's enough, ladyfingers. You may draw my bath now. No bubbles.
When drowning someone in freezing water, it's best to tie their hands together with rope. Handcuffs can rust.
Children should be seen and not heard.
House guests should be eaten and not spared.
Come, children. Lurch, take Pretensia's bags upstairs.
Hortensia. ELF? You took these from Aunt Elkie during your stay there.
Oh, I did no such thing. I have no idea how those things got in there.
Pretensia.
And then the Duke said that I was the wittiest woman he'd ever met.
Oh, to be easily amused.
Of course, Count Borgia hadn't laughed so hard since Princess Felonia served those department store truffles.
I know. Let's take Pretensia. Excuse me, Lady Pretensia, on a tour of the house.
Oh, but I'm so relaxed here. Oh.
But you'll be relaxed in the dungeon.
Well... Oh, speaking of dungeons, Lord Rothmere had a dungeon. Oh!
Yeah.
Where did I put those earplugs? I do believe Thing has a new lady love.
Where's my breakfast? It feels like Pretensia has been here forever.
I guess she can be a bit demanding. But deep down, she's really not very considerate of others. Lurch, please take this upstairs to Pretensia. Lurch.
What a pain in the patoot. I can't wait till she's gone.
I know. It appears the only one who's enjoying her visit is Thing.
Well, this is fun.
Mama, keep it down. You don't want Pretensia to find us.
Morticia, has Pretensia mentioned anything about, well, you know...
Leaving?
I'm afraid not. I'm not even sure she has another place to go.
I hear the streets are nice this time of year.
Where is everybody? Aha!
Sorry, ma'am. Maximum capacity.
You're absolutely right. I am so glad I found all of you. Isn't this cozy?
Pretensia, no! That's the emergency brake!
Oh no, we're stuck.
Oh well, here we all are. Let's get rid of that. Did I ever tell you about the time that I was stuck on a chairlift with Princess Daphne? Oh, you'll find it quite fascinating.
lady, my foot.
Shh. Sorry.
Gomez.
Tish, we can't go on living like this. It's like we're under house arrest. Only this time it's not fun.
Oh, great. Here comes the warden.
You know, if I weren't so absolutely, fabulously charming, I might think you people were all trying to avoid me.
Why would we do that? Unless you bored us to death with your ceaseless name-dropping and mindless gossip.
You know, this dungeon, I really must say, cannot compare to the Earl of Devonshire's. And these instruments of torture, my dear, are just not up to snuff.
Not even the electric chair?
Oh, I've been to Alcatraz now. There is a chair. You probably couldn't even perm hair with this toy.
Mama, no. Gomez, do something.
Stop, Mama. Stop. Stop, Fester. Stop.
I'll take that.
Ow.
And that.
Fine. I can certainly take a hint. You don't have to chop me up twice. You Neanderthals.
Sure. Now she lays on the compliments.
Hortensia, wait. Lady Hortensia. I admit Fester and Mama can be a bit exuberant.
Exuberant. They're downright rude, ill-bred, and silly.
Silly? Thing.
Yuck. Please. Morticia, please. I've had quite enough. No, Morticia, just save your breath.
Hortensia, please don't leave.
No. I would rather stay in a motel.
We hope you don't mind, but we took the liberty of helping you pack. Our bathroom towels are in the black suitcase.
I shall send for my things, including the towels.
Hortensia, wait.
Morticia, did Hortensia leave?
I'm afraid so. Roses always add so much to a room. Darling, Fester, did you manage to coax Thing out of his cigar box?
I'm afraid not, Kitita.
Oh, dear. He's been in there for a week.
I know, but he simply refuses to come out.
Nothing worked. We shaked him, we baked him, we tried everything.
Fester, Gomez, I've given it a lot of thought, and I'm afraid there's only one thing we can do.
Oh, no! Morticia, you can't. Think of the children. Think of Lurch. Think of me.
I'm sorry, but we must make the ultimate sacrifice for Thing. We must invite Lady Hortensia back. Lady Hortensia, thank you so much for agreeing to give the family a second chance after our abysmal behavior.
Well, you know me. I love to give people second chances. To grovel. Now, grovel. Grovel, grovel, grovel.
We're sorry, Lady Hortensia.
Lurch, my bags.
Why don't I take your handmaiden into the living room while you freshen up from your trip?
Oh, thank you, my dear. Yes, I could use a little rest. You know, it's so exhausting being an in-demand house guest.
I can't wait to read the expression on Thing's palm.
Thing, you have a visitor.
That's not Lady Fingers.
Oh, Morticia, my dear, where do you keep your tiara polish?
Oh, that'd be on the top shelf next to the throne fluffer.
Oh.
I'll send Lurch out for some later. By the way, where is Lady Fingers?
Oh, my dear, I had to let her go.
Oh.
After our last horrendous stay here, she just became so listless she couldn't even give a proper foot massage.
Scandalous.
I know. Well, fortunately, I'm very lucky to have my new handmaiden, Mrs. Scratch. She came very highly recommended by the Duke of Isyburg. Oh, the poor Duke. You know, he could be rather attractive if only he would get that ear pinned back. And maybe a good...
I can't believe your mother made us promise not to torture Lady Dementia.
I know. I tried to talk some sense into her, but you know parents.
Let's just hope this megawatt alarm with dual prodding keeps Pretensia in her room for a month or two.
Oh no, here comes Mother and Father.
Fester, children, is that an electroshock 600 alarm I see?
Maybe.
It's a nice thought. Actually, it's a very nice thought.
Oh, all right. Come on, kids.
Morticia, I've been robbed!
Oh.
Lady Potentia, you must be mistaken. No one in the household would steal your jewels.
Morticia's right. They'd only remind us of you. Sorry.
Nonsense. I believe I know who stole them. There's your thief, right there.
You're not implying that Thing stole your jewels.
Lady Potentia, I demand an apology this instant.
Fine. I'm so sorry that things stole all my jewels.
You must be mistaken.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Oh. He's probably hitchhiking his little way right down to a pawn shop even as we speak.
Now I'm afraid you've gone too far. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Well, I've never been so insulted in all my...
Gomez? Lady Potentia, I think I know who the true culprit is.
Oh, no, that's impossible. She doesn't have a dishonest bone in her whole hand.
Well, there's only one way to find out. I'll just get this and...
I'll just get this.
There's your thief.
My wallet.
That must be a mistake.
Oh, yeah?
Well? My watch.
My silver.
Your bank statement.
Oh, give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
What do you know? According to this, you're worth $150 million.
Lady Potentia.
Wait, if you're so rich, why are you such a shameless freeloader?
How do you think I got to be so rich?
Oh.
I'll be right back. Uncle Kemp. My favorite pastime, revenge. Once Lady Pretentious relatives see this, her couch surfing days are over.
Thing? Are you out here?
Lady Fingers, you came back. Lady Hortensia, I think it's wonderful you're sailing around the world. And on a tugboat, no less.
Well, I had to go somewhere. After Fester had his little holiday with the fax machine, no one will take me in anymore.
Good old Fester. No sense of fair play.
Oh, Lady Fingers, please come back to work for me. I'll give you a 10% raise. 12%, but that's my final offer. Fine, you can bring Mr. Thing, too. Excellent! Then it's all set. I'll go and book for 3 for steerage. Ta-ta.
Wait! Thing doesn't want to go. He wants to stay with his family.
How sweet. He says he'll wait for her until she gets back. Oh. Look, they're engaged.
Isn't love grand?
Yes, darling, it is.
Hey! Have you seen my mega bomb? I left it in the linen closet. Now it's gone.
Cousin Hortensia.
All right. I have a thing for terry cloth.
Look, Tish, mail's in.
Thank you, Thing. Oh, look, a postcard from Hortensia.
How can you tell?
There's postage, too. Oh, how sweet. She met someone, an Earl Windsor. Oh, unfortunately, she married him before she realized Earl wasn't a title, just a name.
Just as long as she's miserable.
Tish, that bullfrog drives me wild.
Mon cher.
The French even wilder. Tish, was that your vulture cry?
Oui, mon cher.
Querida.
And yesterday my teacher wanted us to dissect the frog. And I said, why? And she said, well, because you have to. And then I said, why can't we dissect anything interesting? And then, no, wait, did I tell you about the gum?
Take your time, son.
First, Miss Ferris asked me if I was chewing gum. And then, no, wait. Did I tell you about the fire drill? First, there was a fire drill. Then Miss Ferris asked me if I was chewing gum. And then, hey,
Another pointless story by Pugsley Addams.
like, you're so interesting.
Compared to you, I'm a roller coaster ride through fire.
Well, I could keep from talking longer than you could if I really wanted to.
Don't get my hopes up.
I mean it. Loser does the winner's chores for a week.
You're on.
What? Can you start over?
Can't sleep. Maybe a little exercise will tire me out. sorry. Did I wake you?
That's all right. I had to get up anyway.
Why?
Because I was on the floor, darling.
Oh, right.
Is something wrong, Gomez?
I can't sleep. It must be this blasted insomnia.
Have you tried counting Wolverines?
Why, is there one missing?
I've heard that sometimes helps when a person has trouble sleeping.
Really?
Or maybe you'd like to try a little warm muskox milk.
I did. In fact, I went up and down the stairs so many times I finally decided to just warm up the muskox and bring her up here.
Darling, I'm afraid that's it. The muskox is dry.
Aww. Do we have anything else around here that lactates?
No. But there is one other thing we could try.
Invisibility, insanity, insect. Ah, here it is. Insomnia. Pass me that bottle, will you? Powdered tarantula. And a dash of exploding powder. Try this.
Doesn't look very refreshing.
It's a potion, not a milkshake.
I don't think it's working. I don't feel very...
My night off.
Lunchtime. That's odd. How did Gomez's bedroom slippers get mud all over them?
On guard, you rapscallion! Good morning, my dear. I must say, Mama's potion was just the ticket. I don't know when I've slept so well.
Oh, so you didn't wake up at all or go anywhere?
Are you kidding? I slept like the dead. So, what's for breakfast?
Breakfast? Darling, it's nearly 2 in the afternoon.
By George, so it is. Well then, what's for lunch?
That's odd, too. I don't recall ever seeing that pocket watch before.
Gomez's stocks aren't doing very well. Consolidated Bilge and International Muck are both down only 10 points.
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll both drop 10 today. Oh, my. It says here there's a cat burglar in the neighborhood. It's just an expression, kitty cat. You're perfectly safe.
The suspect strikes between the hours of 2 and 4 a.m. and seems to have an extensive knowledge of valuable jewelry and art.
No, it couldn't be. How did Gomez's bedroom slippers get mud all over them? So you didn't wake up at all or go anywhere?
Are you kidding? I slept like the dead.
I'm just imagining things.
Among the stolen items are a black pearl necklace, a diamond pendant, and a priceless antique pocket watch. 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 Pocket watch.
Stop.
Sorry.
Gomez? The cat burglar? Why would Gomez steal? He has more money than he'll ever need, and he's always been the soul of honesty. Oh, this is crazy. Gomez couldn't possibly be. The cat burglar!
Here you are, son. You're welcome. I'm so proud of the children. Starting this petty squabble for no apparent reason, and sticking with it to the point where it's become absolutely ridiculous.
They're Addams, all right.
Don't you think so, Tish? Tish?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
He said the children are petty and ridiculous.
Well, what do you say, children?
Holy up! Did Morticia seem a little strange to you at dinner?
How so?
Well, she barely said a word. She didn't eat a bite. She stared at me the whole time, and she didn't seem to hear anything I said to her.
Huh?
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
That was close. You could have hurt me.
He's at it again. I have to see this with my own eyes.
I don't get it. Why would a happily married woman put on a disguise and sneak out of the house in the middle of the night? Oh.
You must be mistaken, old man. She was with me when I fell asleep, and she was right there this morning when I woke up. 8 hours later, during which time I was fast asleep.
See? I told you.
But why would a happily married woman put on a disguise and sneak out of the house in the middle of the night? Oh.
I dressed all black in disguise and snuck out of the house. I followed him for a while, but I lost him outside the Graves R Us funeral parlor.
Let's just hope there's no new loot in there.
Just what I was afraid of.
Gomez was cat burglaring in his sleep again last night.
When she sees this doll, she's bound to start screaming.
Hey, Gomez, did you manage to straighten things out with Morticia?
Not yet. How do I walk up to the woman I love, the very reason for my existence, and say, oh, by the way, are you sneaking out at night for a secret rendezvous? Rendezvous? That's French. And I have nothing to kiss.
Says here that the cat burglar struck again last night.
What? Not only is my wife sneaking around late at night, but she's doing it while there's a dangerous criminal on the loose.
Unless she's sneaking around with the dangerous criminal that's on the loose. I'll shut up now.
Wow! I'll say. Where did all this come from?
It says here that the cat burglar stole a painting, some jewelry, and a priceless 18th century hand-thrown vase.
Well, I'm glad somebody had a good night.
Look! A painting, some jewelry, and a priceless 18th century hand-thrown vase.
So?
Don't you see? Morticia didn't sneak out of the house to meet another man. She snuck out of the house to rob people.
Of course! Huh?
Morticia is the cat burglar.
So she's not cheating on me?
No.
My wife's a cat burglar! Woo-hoo! Oh.
So Morticia's the cat burglar. It's nice to see women moving into fields formerly dominated by men.
But why would Morticia steal? I've always given her everything she's ever wanted. I've even given her a whole lot of things she didn't want.
Maybe she did it for some other reason.
You mean she's a kleptomaniac?
Could be. Or she could be one of those people that can't help stealing.
Well, until we find out, we'll just have to make sure she doesn't sneak out again.
We'll have to make sure he doesn't sneak out again.
If it's keeping you awake.
Actually, darling, I'm not the least bit tired. But you go to sleep if you want to.
No, thanks.
Oh, well. All right, darling.
Ready to call it a night, Tish?
I think I'll knit a while longer. But don't let me keep you up.
Oh, you're not.
Oh, well, good.
I think I'll just...
Are you sure this is going to work?
I got the plans out of Fester's popular surveillance magazine. Now, I install the infrared beam here so that if Gomez tries to sneak out, it triggers the alarm when he opens the door.
I think you must have put it in backwards.
And then the giant net will drop right on her.
It breaks my heart to think of my darling Morticia trapped in a net like a big fat tuna.
Well, better trapped in a net than trapped in a cell down a county jail.
Got it.
not you. If you're not, then who?
There's gotta be a way out of here.
You thought but I thought you. The cat burglar.
I thought it was you.
Well, I thought it was her.
Why did you think it was me?
Because you've been sneaking out of the house at night. She's the one who's been sneaking out.
She was following him.
Well, how do you explain that secret room full of jewelry and art?
You're
This is all yours, Lurch?
But where'd you get it?
Poker.
Excuse me?
Poker. One big.
We can see that.
I didn't know you played poker.
Used to work Vegas.
Wait a minute. This still doesn't explain where you got that new pocket watch from.
You mean this? This is just a loaner while mine is still in the shop. I can't believe you thought I was the cat burglar. The cat burglar! Police headquarters? Hello, Sergeant. Gomez Addams here. Just wanted to let you know. We caught your cat burglar.
Oh, dear. I forgot to make an opening for your head.
It's all right. Just the way I like it. Nice and suffocating.
Tish. Simple family moments like this make me wonder how I ever could have thought you were a cat burglar.
I guess sometimes our imaginations get the better of us. After all, ordinary middle-class life can get a trifle humdrum. Why, Wednesday, it's not like you to play with cannons.
It certainly is quiet around here since the children stopped speaking to one another.
So lovely to know they've inherited the Addams stubbornness.
Never! I win. Wednesday?
Have a nice trip.
They've also inherited the Addams family sense of fair play. Why, Pugsley, you're a natural-born engineer, you little devil. Fester, this is a bad time to cut us off.
Sorry, Gomez. I just had a power surge. Morticia must be using the waffle iron. I'm fine now.
Burnt to perfection.
Gesundheit.
Okay, Pugsley, here we go. A 3-engine pileup with a derailment of tanker cars full of flammable liquids.
This is gonna be the best truck ever!
More power, Fester! Let's see if we can jump the bridge!
Wow!
Fester? Gomez?
Gomez, what's going on? We all lost our power.
Where's Fester?
I guess I overloaded myself. Let's do it again.
Fester, what is it?
I've been devolted.
Zap him, Fester.
Oh, this is hopeless. I can't even zap a lousy fly.
Here, try something smaller.
It's no use. I'm completely dead.
Maybe you need a jump start. I'll phone the auto club.
Wait! No need.
Fester, these jumper cables are a perfect fit.
Are you sure this is going to work?
Of course it will. Once the volts are coursing through your body again, you'll feel like a new man.
Here, drink some battery acid.
Good idea.
Lurch, start her up.
Nice form.
He's got good height. Keep your legs together. Fester! 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 Here, try to like this.
Well?
Not even an amp.
This is more serious than I thought. We're gonna have to call in a professional.
I think I'm at the wrong house.
Electrician.
So glad you can make it on such short notice. We've lost all power in our Fester.
You Fester?
Right over here.
It's the most unusual lamp I've ever seen. Could be a short. Where's the plug?
He usually doesn't need one. That's the problem.
Hey, watch it! I have very sensitive tonsils. What is this, some kind of a joke?
What's he going to do back there?
He must want to check our fuse box.
They should have gone through the bookcase. It's quicker.
I see he met Kitty Cat.
He must have had another appointment.
Let's see if the electric chair can give me a charge.
All right, Fester. Are you ready?
Hit me, Gomez. It's no use. I can't even hold a charge. I don't know what's wrong.
The eels are charged.
Excellent, querida.
Fester, we're ready for you.
Electric eels. This ought to do the trick.
Couldn't hurt. I think it's working.
I've never seen them so charged up.
I know. It's shocking, isn't it?
Anything?
Nothing.
Oh.
What a fine night to be outside. Volleyball, anyone? Ah, spiked it.
Indeed.
I've still got it, eh, Fester?
Whatever. What am I gonna do if I never get my electricity back? How am I gonna power the train crashes or help Wednesday with her science project?
I have just the thing for the patient.
What is it, Mama?
A very special blend of goose grease, frog liver oil, and bat's blood.
Delicious. But I still don't feel any better.
You're not supposed to drink that. That was a batch of my moon screen, MPF 30.
Mama, you're strongest ever.
I'll say. I'm beginning to get a tummy ache.
Poor Fester. You're just under the weather.
Of course! Why didn't I think of it before?
Nice storm, Mama. Positively menacing.
Not my best, but it should do the trick.
All we need is one good bolt of lightning.
Some people have all the fun. I really don't need a doctor, Gomez. I'm feeling better already. See?
Oh, I'm sorry, Fester. Did you want something?
Never mind.
Now, Fester, you need medical attention.
Well, Doctor, he's got a mossy gray pallor, his eyes are sunken, and he's listless. But despite outwardly being the picture of health, he's lost his voltage. Well, if you think that's best... Fester? You're going to the emergency room.
Goodness, I'm sorry. I didn't hear the ambulance. What happened? Was there an accident? A chemical spill? You look horrible.
Isn't she sweet? Such a flatterer.
Thank you, but this isn't a social call. This man needs your help.
Is he still alive?
I think she likes you.
What are you here for?
Cut my hand. Think I might need stitches. Well, what about you kids? You don't look sick to me.
Viral hemorrhagic fever. We don't have any symptoms yet, but that's when it's most contagious.
I'm a doctor, you know. I could fix your hand for you. Powdered earthworm ought to do the trick.
No thanks.
Well then, how about a whole new one?
Now, before we begin, I should warn you that some of these tests can be quite expensive. Do you have insurance?
We've got the best kind. Money.
Oh.
Are these tests painful and invasive?
Oh, sometimes.
Then let's have a round for everyone.
Wednesday.
Relax, Pugsley. If your heart keeps racing like that, how will I be able to hold on to it? Sponge. Clam. Scalpel. It's all right, Thing. I know what I'm doing.
Darling, I thought you were trying to quit.
I can't help it. All this waiting is making me very nervous.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but there's no smoking allowed in here.
I'm sorry I didn't see the sign.
Where's that smoke coming from?
Children, were you playing doctor again?
No, we were playing thoracic surgeon.
Excellent choice. They have the highest mortality rates.
Mr. Addams?
Over here, Doctor. Before you examine my brother, there's something I'd like to ask you. It hurts when I do this. Ouch! It gets me every time. What do you think? Genius! Mister, this man is a medical Mozart. You're obviously in very good hands.
I don't know. Will it hurt?
Oh, of course not.
But it will be dangerous, though, right?
No, completely safe.
I don't like the sounds of this, Gomez.
Doctor, I insist you stop this atrocious bedside manner and torture this patient at once.
What do you think this is, the Middle Ages?
Ah, if only.
Come on, let's get you in the examining room.
You know, Gomez, I've heard stories of hospitals cutting the wrong foot off a person, taking out organs needlessly, subjecting the patient to painful and unnecessary treatments. Do you think that could happen to Festa?
We can only hope so, my darling. We can only hope.
Now, let's take a look at you.
Okay.
Well, I'm afraid you have to take off that coat.
Never. I'm very modest.
Well, that's all right. We'll just work around it.
Temperature?
100? No, just 1. No pulse and no blood pressure?
You have any more of those tasty little mercury sticks?
You're not supposed to eat the thermometer.
Most unusual.
It is odd. It's usually a rumba.
This case is one for the medical books. Or maybe Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Tish, that smell. What does it remind you of?
The stench of illness, the sweet odor of anticity. Ah, That little hospital in the Congo where we took our guide after he was mauled by a man-eating lion.
Our second wedding anniversary. Ah, Tish, the jungle was ripe with the scent of death, and it clung to you like a captivating perfume. Zula!
You still have the arm of a fierce Zulu warrior.
Yes, I think it's in the attic.
We should bring it down. It would look lovely hanging above the armoire.
Armoire, Tish, that's French.
Darling, remember we're here for Fester. But I promise when we get home, I'll have a splitting headache.
Wonder what's taking Fester so long.
Okay, now I'm just gonna take a quick x-ray, take a deep breath and hold it. Okay, why don't you have a seat, Mr. Addams? It'll be a little while before these are developed.
Wow! I'm starting to feel like my old self again.
This waiting is killing me.
It does feel good.
Fester, what did that doctor do to you? You look fantastic.
Indeed, positively glowing.
I do feel a lot better, but I want to make sure before we go. Did anybody bring a light bulb with them?
Dr. Martin to ER.
Doctor! We've got a heart attack over here. Patient is an Asian male, 40 years old, 150 pounds, in full cardiac arrest.
Let's get to the floor,
Does anyone know if he's got insurance?
You're gonna have to wait outside, ma'am. Give me the crash cart stat.
Let's get him ventilated.
I'm not getting a pulse. Come on, let's move. I don't want to lose another one today. Where are those paddles?
Defibrillator.
Where are those paddles?
We're losing him. We're losing him.
200 joules.
Ready to go, doctor.
Clear.
Normal signs with him. He's back. Good work, doctor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What happened?
I saved your life. A simple thank you would have been nice.
Mark McTavish, please report to nurses station 1.
Well, I'm back.
Mark McTavish.
Great.
Nurses station 1.
Let's go home and celebrate.
I'll bake a batwing cream pie. With your help, Fester?
Sure. I've got enough juice to power the oven and the blender.
Uncle Fester, we were worried about you.
Where's Lurch?
Does this belong to you?
Lurch, where have you been?
Someone mistook him for a corpse and wheeled him down to the morgue.
Lucky stiff.
Come alive and serve me for all eternity.
Yes, Master.
Very nice, Wednesday. Now remember, whenever you create a life, you're responsible for it.
I know, Mother. Come, my minion. We have much work to do.
Yes, Master.
Good job, Fester. Glad to see you back to your old self.
It's good to be back.
Looks like we're in for quite a storm.
Oh, goody.
Could this day get any better?